The fog swallowed the world outside Caroline's car as she inched through the empty streets of Silent Hill, clutching the crumpled detention slip in her fist. It had arrived 2 days ago, slipped beneath her apartment door, no return address, just her name, and an order to report to room 104, Midwich Elementary. She'd thought it was some sick joke, until the dreams began, the laughter of unseen children, chalk scraping endlessly on blackboards, and the echo of a voice she hadn't heard since that day when everything went wrong. The town rose before her like a faded memory, its shapes blurred and shifting in the endless mist. Inside the school, the hallways twisted and warped, lined with lockers that pulsed as if alive. Shadows flickered at the edge of her vision, and the silence was broken only by the shrill squeal of chalk scratching invisible words onto the walls. Figures emerged from the darkness, grotesque, shuffling things with bodies made of splintered wood and faces erased by smeared white dust. They cornered her in the old classroom, forcing her to the front where the chalkboard waited, covered in her own scribbled recriminations. "You failed us." Each word bled, dripping down the wall like old tears. As she tried to run, the floor dropped away, and she crashed through memories, flashes of a student's empty desk, a phone call, the sound of sirens. Desperate to escape, Caroline stumbled into Alchemilla Hospital, its corridors decaying, rooms cluttered with abandoned stretchers and rusted medical implements. Here, the monsters were different, pale, bandaged children, their mouths sewn shut, reaching for her with trembling hands. The walls pulsed with a heartbeat she recognized as her own, and every door led her back to the classroom, the chalkboard, the sentence she could not erase. In the suffocating dark, she pleaded for forgiveness, from her lost student, from herself, but the only response was the relentless scraping of chalk, reminding her of every mistake, every moment she'd failed to save a life. When daylight finally broke through the fog, Caroline found herself standing on the edge of town, the school behind her, the detention slip gone. The streets were empty, but the air still tasted of chalk and regret. She walked away, but the fog clung to her skin, and sometimes, in the quiet between dreams, she heard the laughter of children and saw words scrawled on the walls where none should be. Whether she ever truly left Silent Hill, or if she wandered its haunted streets forever, begging for release, was something she would never know.